It's another Premier League game week to look forward to. All the action is coming thick and fast. Round 24 is just around the corner. And getting straight into the thick of things, Victor, we're starting with the top of the table, and it's about Arsenal. Surprisingly, Arsenal are without a win in their last three Premier League games. Yes, actually without a win. But will they surely return to winning ways against Leeds?
Are you starting to feel the heat? 4 points.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Arsenal are too strong for Leeds. Absolutely. Yes, if you look at Leeds' form, they only have one defeat in the last 11 games, but also only 4 wins. So none of those wins were also against the side even remotely as good as Arsenal. When they beat Chelsea, it was still under Maresca, and the disarray was obvious there. I don't think it will be a landslide win for Arsenal here, but it will probably be a win regardless.
Fair enough. And over to you, Max. The bookmakers have priced Everton at somewhere around 4.30 to beat Brighton away from home. Do you think that is somewhat overpriced in the grand scheme of things?
Well, if you look at their recent head-to-heads, actually at Brighton they won 3 games and twice they drawn, so they basically unbeaten in 5 at Brighton. So in that case, it's probably a bit overpriced. But you look at the overall form of Brighton at home, they lost only one out of last 18 at home, winning 10 of them. So I'd say they're still slight favorites for me at least, but yeah, I feel like it's a bit overpriced. But at the end of the day, I still feel like Brighton is winning this one.
Interesting. Back to you again, Victor. Are Bournemouth well placed to beat Wolves and climb for that up the table?
I mean, they must be really motivated after that win over Liverpool. And I think that's going to give them enough fuel to get 3 points against Wolves. All right. Wolves, before losing to City, they had a 5-game unbeaten run, which sounds absolutely mental to say. But I expect them to revert to form now. They have some tough games coming up in the Prem. Bournemouth are finding a bit of belief, and I can see them beating Wolves for sure.
Interesting. And Max, given their momentum at the moment, should Chelsea be beating West Ham easily?
Yeah, I mean, Chelsea weren't really convincing recently at home, but when you look at West Ham, it's just West Ham, even though they've won two games in a row, they're still heavy outsiders in this matchup for me, looking at their squad, at their form, players, etc. So I'd say it has to be an easy and chill game for Chelsea, but when two London sides head to head, anything can happen, obviously.
Fair enough. Liverpool, believe it or not, are without a win in 5 Premier League games. I mean, they did waste all their goals against Karabakh in midweek. But yeah, Victor, the question is, what are the chances of Liverpool ending that run against Newcastle?
I would love to be all bubbly and come out here and say, "Oh yeah, for sure," but we usually see so much chaos in this fixture. Liverpool v Newcastle, it's always or almost always packed with drama and goals and action, and I don't think this one will be different. Um, if you look at Arne Slot, he's been extremely unlucky with injuries, with absences, especially in defense. And it's getting to the point where you just expect them to concede in almost every game. The fact that they didn't against Karabakh came as a bit of a surprise to me, to be honest. Newcastle are strong going forward, so Liverpool are not keeping a clean sheet here, and they're going to have to rely on Klopp-like tactics of simply having to outscore your opponent to have a shot at getting anything out of this. I would obviously love to see a Liverpool win, naturally, but it's a very difficult situation, and I am far from optimistic about this one.
Pretty interesting. But yeah, it promises to be a very, very exciting game. And of course, it's one that should bring lots of talking points. But we will see how that unfolds after the game week because we still have some more games to discuss ahead of round 24.